Hi everybody, it's Emily here, and today is a super exciting day because it is the first day of my back to school week, and today's video is going to be a DIY decorated notebook tutorial where I show you how to make these gorgeous little washi tape decorated notebooks. I honestly didn't think this video was going to go very well. I thought I'd just do it and it would look terrible and I just wouldn't post the video. But these have turned out so well. All you need is straight... It's raining so hard. I'm really sorry. I'm trying to talk over it. But it's distracting me. So basically all you need is washi tape and twine and watercolour paints and paper, and that is basically it. You need some other little bits as well, which will all be explained in the video, but other than that they are so easy to make and design your own. And they are so cute. I made 3 pairs of books and folders, so a book and a folder that kind of match for all of my 3 lessons. So I am really excited for you to watch that. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned until the end for today's channel of the day. So let's get into the video.
So all you're going to need for this video is an assortment of books and folders. I use nice brown ones. You're also going to need some washi tape. Mine was gold and a nice kind of gold scallop pattern. You're going to need some water, some watercolour paints and a paintbrush to paint your watercolours with. You're also going to need a pencil and a ruler for drawing out all of your lines and marking, so you make sure everything's even on your books. And you're also going to need some watercolour paper or a sketchbook so you can paint, test and play with your watercolours. You're also going to need some scissors, and I used a little notebook just to sketch out what my designs were going to be beforehand, so I knew what I was doing. So the first pair of books slash folders you're going to see is this kind of geometric chevron design that I did. I'm actually going to be using this for my English literature books. So the book looks like this. It's 2 chevrons with a watercolour triangle for my name plaque. I used just the gold washi tape for this, but first we're going to do your watercolour plaque. So taking a new page in my sketchbook, I measured out 5 centimetres from along the top edge and the far right hand edge, and then just join them up to make a triangle. Then once I'd done that, I just took my scissors and cut that out. Now once you have that, all I'm going to do is just lie that down on my sketchbook so I don't get my worktop dirty, and I am going to take my watercolour paints and play around with them until I get a nice watercolour that I am happy with. For this one I just used the green colour there and another light blue colour to make a kind of turquoise ombre. Then once that was done, I just kind of peeled that off the paper so that it didn't stick while it was drying, and then I'm just going to pop that aside to dry. Now I'm going to take my book and my ruler and my pencil, and I'm going to measure, I think it was about 9 centimetres down from the top of the book. This is where your chevron is going to start. And then from there I measured my washi tape, which was 1.5 centimetres wide, so then I doubled that, so I had no, I didn't double that, I just made a mark 1.5 centimetres down from that line and then another 1/2 centimetre, and that was where the next chevron was going to start. Now all I'm doing is just finding the centre of my book and rolling a line down the middle so that I know exactly where my chevron is going to meet in the middle and where the point's going to be. Then I took a piece of white paper and just lined it up with the marks and the middle of the paper and just ruled a line so I could follow it with my tape, and the corner would be exactly 90 degrees and nice and sharp and pointy. And I just copied that for the second set of markings for my second chevron as well. And you can't see it there, but I have drawn that on in quite light pencil. Then taking my gold washi tape, which was really difficult to open, I must say. It was the most difficult washi tape I've actually ever had to open. I'm just going to line that up with the marks that I've made, one like line at a time, and make sure it's really nice and precise and at the right angle, and just take my time over it and just line that up. And the washi tape's really easy to apply. You just line it on, you just lie it on like you would normal tape and just kind of give it a nice extra sweep just to make sure it's nice and secure. And even if it isn't in the right place, it peels off a couple times and still stays sticky without lifting any of the book or any paper that it's on. And then I just took the ends and tucked that under the cover. Then once that had been repeated for all the other lines, I ended up with this, which was kind of a double chevron arrow pattern. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my watercolour plaque and just grab some glue, which I forgot to mention at the beginning, and I'm going to glue that down to my book so that it doesn't budge while it's being bumped about in my bag over the course of the year. And that's that book all done. So for the second book, it's a lot simpler in the design. It's just lots of chevrons going all the way down the middle of the book. Actually, it's a folder. I should stop calling it a book. So I'm going to take the folder and mark along the side about 3 centimetres. So that's at 3 centimetre intervals all the way down the side. And then again, I'm just finding the middle of the folder, not the book, the folder, and rolling a line down so that I know that all of my chevrons are going to hit in the middle. And then as before, I'm just going to take the corner of a piece of paper and line it up with my marks and then work all the way down the folder until I get to the bottom, drawing all of my chevrons. So once that's done and all the lines are drawn on, I am just going to take my washi tape and lie it along all of the marked lines. And in the end, I actually didn't choose to do one at every 3 centimetres. I chose to do 1 3 centimetre and skip it because it kind of created a bit more space within the design. And again, I'm just cutting off just after it leaves the side of the folder and just folding it underneath. So the second design that I did was reminded me of the Great Gatsby, and it's got the scalloped washi tape and the gold washi tape in it. So basically, to make the plaque for this one, all I did was took a candle and kind of moved it just off of the page of my book, but not so it was a semicircle. And I just drew around that with a pencil and cut it out. Once that was all cut out, I did exactly the same as before, just making sure that I didn't oversaturate the colours on this one, because I did use quite dark blues and purples in this, so I wanted to keep it quite light and airy. So basically I just laid the washi tape down, even though the video deleted for this one, and I laid 3 layers of the scalloped washi tape at the bottom and then just 1 line of the gold at the top to border it. And after I'd set the plaque away to dry, I just glued that on. And I stuck that one on the right hand side and lined it up nicely and quite really close to that gold line of washi tape. And I was really fortunate with where I stuck this, because when I pulled the elasticated strap round, it landed quite nicely on the far right side of that circle, which looked really cute, just like that. And that's that book basically done. I use this one for business. Again, my business folder, really simple, just 3 stripes of chevron washi tape and 1 gold one that kind of weaves in the corner. So I actually needed for this was just a pencil, a ruler, and the washi tape. And I'm just measuring 5 1.5 centimeter intervals from the side of the book, and that's just where my washi tape is going to sit. So then I took my scalloped washi tape and just took that up the very edge of the folder and stuck that one down. And then at the 3rd interval, I taped the next line of scalloped, but I didn't push it down too hard at the end because I actually overlapped it over the gold washi tape that I'm going to put down in a minute. And then I basically repeated that one for the 3rd scalloped washi tape line that I put on. So then I took, after I put this line on, so then I just peeled up the middle washi tape scalloped line and took my gold washi tape and just popped it about 1.5 centimeters up from the bottom of the folder and just led that along. And then all I did after that was pulled the scalloped washi tape back down over the gold washi tape, so it ends up with a really nice weaved effect in the corner. And that was really simple and basically it for those books. So for these last books I did a kind of bunting inspired design, and I really like these. These are my absolute favourite. So for the book I did just a sort of kind of folded banner, and I just cut out the design that I'm going to pop the link for that in the description box below because it isn't really clear on screen. So basically I just cut out 2 of the side pieces, which I'm going to set aside so I can paint the middle rectangle with my nice watercolour paints. For this one I used the kind of middle to dark pink and a really bright orange, so it was nice and colourful. And again I just played around with those until I got the desired effect. So when that was done, all I did was set it aside to dry. And then I took my 2 side pieces and covered them all over except for that little middle triangle with the gold washi tape. I covered the middle triangle with my scalloped washi tape. Again, it will be so much clearer when you look at the design in the description box because it's really difficult to see on my camera. And as you can see, this is kind of fiddly. It took me a couple of tries to get this bit right. So once they are all fully covered, I just lined them up on my book and placed them where I wanted them. And then I moved the side pieces away so that I could mark where I was going to put my middle piece so it was centered, so that when I glued it down it was in exactly the same place as where I positioned it earlier. So I popped a good amount of glue on all of the pieces and glued them all down so that way they would stay put. And that is basically it for that one. It's really simple and really easy and looks so cute. So for the folder, I did kind of bunting inspired look, which I am absolutely in love with. I think it's so cute. So all you need for this one is some twine and your washi tapes, as well as some scissors. So all I did was I took my twine and cut it long enough so I could have it in the kind of zigzag pattern that I did. So I did it just enough so it could go across the book 3 times, and I cut a little bit extra just to give it some slack and to tuck it round the back when I was going to secure it at the end. So when I had my piece of twine, I took about a 3-inch piece of washi tape, so that's like 2 or 3 inches, and I just placed the twine in the middle of that and folded the washi tape over on itself so that the twine was in the middle. So it kind of looked like a little label on there, and all I did was I cut a small triangle out of the bottom to make it look like a bunting flag. And it is literally that easy. That is all you have to do for that. I just repeated that all the way down the twine with my other washi tapes. I kind of alternated so that one was scalloped and one was just gold. And then when that was done, I just took a little bit of gold washi tape. You could use regular sellotape for this, but I didn't have any at hand and it was kind of easier just to use the gold washi tape. And I'm just going to secure the secure the twine down to the book. And even though my twine didn't quite reach because I didn't quite cut off enough extra, I still think it looked quite cute because it kind of overlapped just that bottom left hand corner. And then to make sure that everything was secure, I took my glue and just glued down all of the little flags that I'd made, just to make sure that they were nice and secure, and that even if the string kind of got caught on the rest of the book in my bag, that the flags wouldn't come up and they wouldn't get ripped or torn, because I wanted to keep this one good for as long as possible because I am absolutely in love with this design. And if you wanted some extra security, you could always put PVA underneath the actual twine itself. And then all I did to secure the edge of where the twine met the edge of the book is I just popped a little run of gold washi tape down the edge.
Guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked this tutorial kind of video, give it a big thumbs up and some nice lovely comments in, down below, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you do not miss a single video that I do if you have not got bored of my annoying high-pitched voice already. So yeah, if you're not annoyed by now, you should probably subscribe because it means you're a very lovely and very tolerant person. If you are annoyed by now, I'm really sorry because I am really annoying. But yeah, so make sure if you want to check out the rest of the back to school videos, click on my face now and it will send you directly to a playlist with all of the back to school videos, or if you're watching this the day I've uploaded it, good for you. Thank you very much for watching so quickly, and those videos will be up on that playlist super soon, aka tomorrow morning. So yeah, hope you enjoy them. This week's channel of the week has changed to a channel of the day because I am posting a video every day, and I thought it would be unfair to just give one video the chance of having such an amazing YouTuber in it, so I've just given every video a lovely person to promote. Today's YouTuber I want you to check out is Simply Abbie. She is so lovely, and make sure you comment, like her videos, and comment on them, and subscribe to her because I really think she deserves it. If you don't want to do that, I don't know why you wouldn't want to do that. Just make sure you go check out her channel because she is absolutely so lovely. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a lovely thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more. If there's anything else you want to see, make sure you pop that in the comments below. Everything I used in this video will be linked in the description box below, so if you like anything, go check it out. Also, some of the products in this video will be in my giveaway, so make sure you go check that out as well. There will be another video up today talking all about that. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow in another back to school video, so I hope you enjoyed this one today. Adios!